Hey babe. Hi. I'd like to ask your email and phone number. I didn't have your email and phone number, babe. I just need it. Yeah. I lost my phone and I lost all my contacts, and I just needed your email and your phone number. All right, babe. Thank you. What's up everyone, mabuhay, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn about some kitchen hacks. But before that, I'm gonna share you the real hack. Dahil na-hack nga ang aking Facebook. So, just to give you a history, ang unang na-hack was yung best friend ng kaibigan ko na si Ate Estelle. So, after na-hack si Ate Estelle, ako naman yung na-hack. So, paano ako na-hack? Yung hacker ni Ate Estelle, we were chatting through Messenger. Pero hindi ko alam na si Ate Estelle na pala hindi na pala si Ate Estelle yun. Hacker na pala yun ni Ate Estelle ang kachat ko. Kasi her account sa Facebook was hacked from January 24th up to January 29. Now, yung hacker niya nag-chat sa akin ng January 28 around like 10-11 p.m. And then the following day, hack na yung account ko on January 29. So, our conversation started with, "Hi, guapa." That was Ate Estelle's chat. And I was like, "Oh, hi, guapa." Then I replied, it's like, "Hey, how are you?" And then she was like, "Hey, I'm good. How are you? I actually lost my contacts on my phone and I needed your email and your phone number. Could you send it to me?" So, yun ang sinabi ni Ate Estelle sa akin. And of course, it's Ate Estelle. So, and I don't have her phone number, to be honest. So, I gave her my phone number. And then, phone number, tsaka email, binigay ko. And then, our conversation went on. Sinabi niya, "Actually, guwapa, nagpadala ako sa Pilipinas ng pera a week ago for $3,200. And nagka-limit ako. I have a limit in my account. Hindi na ako makapagpadala ng pera. Is it okay if you send money on my behalf?" Sabi niya ganun. So bigla akong, wow. Kasend mo lang ng pera last week, tapos papadala ka na naman this week, and then you asking me to send money. Tapos sabi pa niya, I'll pay you with an interest. So dun na talaga ako like, whoa. Like, this is not Ate Estelle. Pero, chinat ko pa rin siya. And then, pero when it comes to money na talaga, like, of course, why would I, send someone without verifying? So, inignore ko na after that. Inignore ko na siya. And then the following day, nag-chat pa siya actually napagawa mo ba yung sinabi ko? And I just replied, nope. And then that was it. And then, next thing you know, nagising na lang ako na nahack nga yung account ko dahil yung aking pamangkin ay tumawag na sa akin at nagsabi, "Totoo ba ito? Dahil ganito, ganyan nangyari." Naloko daw sila. So, buti na lang sa Instagram nila ako minessage. And then, I have a week before that, I also have another Facebook account na ginawa ko because I was thinking I would just put separate account for Pinoy Ninja Chef through another Facebook instead of using my personal account. So from the PN Chef na Facebook ko, dun ko na-report yung account ko na hack nga, na someone is using my account. But it was too late, of course, dahil yun na nga, nakakuha na sila ng pera sa pamangkin ko. So, I have two victims. Ate Estelle has 5 victims sa kanyang friends list, and then 4 accounts from Ate Estelle, including me, were hacked. So it's a chain, right? So yung pag-hack nila was not just me, like dire-diretso. Kung sino man yung mag-reply, mag-send ng email and phone number, and then eventually they could just hack your phone. They could do using a software. Actually, I made a list para kung may way sila na mag-hack through a software or through SIM swapping and phishing, keylogger, social engineering, and spy app. So phishing is like they will just randomly like send you messages about, you know, like what they did to my pamangkin na, hey, ganito, I need money because I want to pay something, and then yun yung reason ba't nagbigay yung pamangkin ko. Akala nila ako na humingi ng pera dahil may bibilhin nga daw ako sa Pinas and hindi daw ako makapagbayad. Pero the thing too is like they did it on around 1:48 a.m. up to like 4:07 a.m. Yung tulog pa talaga ako. So yun yung target talaga din nila. And then another thing was yung siguro through social engineering, yun yung magaling sila maghula ng password. So probably nahulaan nila yung password ko dahil at that time hindi ko naman siya na 2FA or na double factor authentication. So that's another thing too na mali ko. Or they have this spy app na in-install nila, but that's another thing. But anyway, so yun yung mali ko na I gave my phone number and email. Pero akala ko talaga si Ate Estelle yung nakausap ko. Kasi gano'n na nga, na-hack na nga. So of course, kung sino yung na-hack, ang una nilang target is your family member. Kasi yun yung madaling maniwala sa'yo, right? Like, sa Ate Estelle, 4 sa kanya talaga. Actually 5 ang nabiktima sa kanya na nagpadala talaga ng pera. Dahil nga, of course, naniwala sila na si Ate Estelle nga yung nag-chat sa kanila at nangailangan si Ate Estelle ng tulong. So, of course, nagbigay naman kaagad yung family niya. And the same thing with me. Buti na lang from my end, wala namang na-hack after sa aking friends list that I know. And it ended there. So, I made a list sa Messenger na kung may mag-chat, you really have to delete yung mga chat nyo. Kung ano man yung mga important na nasa sa Messenger is i-delete na kung hindi naman kailangan. And then wag maglagay ng password or kung ano yung send me, parang ganun, yung i-send sa sarili mo para maalala mo yung password mo. Kasi after this happened, I have a friend who told me na, oh my God, I actually keep my password in a messenger. Could you imagine? Sined niya sa sarili niya yung password through the messenger. So that's a really big no-no. And then you have to turn on your alerts sa settings niyo on Facebook. Make sure na kung may mga logins that doesn't belong to you or not within your location, ma-alert ka. They'll send you a text that, you know, someone logged into your account. That's what happened to my account. But yun nangyari sa account ko na nagsabi yung Facebook na may nag-login daw through my account from New York using Facebook for Android, Oppo A53. Like, I think that's the phone, Oppo A53. But I don't think the guy is in New York. They're just using a VPN para kunwari nasa New York sila, but they're actually in the Philippines. So yun yung ginamit nila. So parang real din kasi yung kaibigan ko na chinat niya, nagchat, but my friend really called me and said like, hey, something's not right in your account, someone's chatting me and saying that you're in New York. Yun yung sinabi na, you know, nangailangan daw ako ng pera because the hacker was trying to, you know, extort money from her. And another thing is yung two-factor authentication. Yun talaga ang dapat din. I-delete na yung mga unnecessary apps na links sa Facebook mo because that could be a factor na pwede ka ring ma-hack through sa mga expired whatever apps na yan na nakalink sa Facebook account mo. I know this is really common. There are a lot of people who are like posting pictures in Facebook na sabi na, oh, I've been na-vaccinated, nabakunahan na sila, nakabaksin na sila for the COVID, and they have like the information on the card. That is also another way a scammer could scam you through your information. Things to know your family's time zone. Kung saan man nakatira yung family, kung saan man yung family mo nakatira, know their time zones because most hackers will attack when your family member is at work or sleeping because there's no way for you to call them and they would not answer your phone because they're sleeping. That's what happened to me. In the wee hours of Friday morning, dun nila ako inattack. But I wish they could have called or video call me prior sending the money para ma-confirm na ako talaga yung tao or sino talaga yung ano. Because through trust, they will work for your empathy. Like this bad actor is playing your empathy and they would say such things like, oh, like my mother was in the hospital and I needed the money and really it's an emergency. And of course, kung ikaw like hindi mo alam, you would be like, oh my god, like I feel bad for you. I actually have a friend who was supposed to be a victim. She didn't have the money. Thank goodness she don't have the money. She even felt bad that she didn't have the money to send me. Could you imagine? She felt bad for not sending money. I was like, wow. She's a really nice friend, but you know, Filipinos are really known for their utang na loob. Like really, we want to pay back for whoever, someone who have helped us in the past. That's really one of characteristic of a Filipino. But it's a trap for scammers. That's how they bait you, you know. And my family who was victimized said the same thing, that Tito, you were really able to help me, like send me to school for college and I graduate and all that, and it's time for me to pay back, to send you money because you're in need. Problem is, it wasn't me, it was a bad actor. So, and a friend of mine said, if your YouTube will be hacked, how will we know that it's still you? Well, if my YouTube will be hacked, it will really look like this. Ayan! Nakakaloka si hacker, di ba? Oh my God. Kung ganyan naman yung hacker mo, Diyos ko, makikilala niyo pa ba ako? Hindi na. But anyway, i-add ko lang kanina na actually magiging 3 sana yung aking biktima. Yung pinsan ko pala sa Pampanga, muntik din siyang makapag-send na ng pera. Buti na lang na offline yung GCash na pinuntahan niya and he wasn't able to send the money. The following day, naabisuhan ko na sila na, ganun nga yung nangyari sa aking account. So, talagang mahirap. There's a lot of cyber criminals out there and it's making all these social media platforms quite frightening, diba? So, but anyway, let's go back to the real kitchen hack. Ito na yung real kitchen hack ko. Ang una ay ang aking ginger. So, I'm sure some of you knows this. Kung mag-peel ka ng ginger, you don't need to use knife. Pwedeng gumamit ng kutsara. So, kasi manipis lang yung skin niya and it's easy to peel the ginger. Ayan. Diba? And you won't be able to cut your finger pag ganito. So, the next one is the banana. So, binalot ko yung tip ng banana this was green 3 days ago. So, ngayon medyo naging yellow na siya. The reason binalot ko to, para less yung mag-release ng ethylene gas which ripens the banana. So, kung titingnan mo rin yung loob niya, it's actually wrapped with plastic. So, the reason they wrap this is to protect the banana from ripening too quickly para pagdating sa tindahan, medyo green pa siya, di ba? So, ayan. Or, kung meron kayong green banana like this and gusto nyo siyang mahinog agad, pwede nyo siyang ibalot sa newspaper, ganyan. And then, ilagay nyo siya sa brown bag. Ibalot nyo lang. So, when you do this, yung release ng ethylene gas sa loob will make the banana hinog. Mahinog siya agad. Ganun. Ito siya dyan. Next one is how to hack pag ganito na yung candle mo. Medyo malapit na maubos. This candle is a soy wax candle from AROMA de MERRIE. AROMA de MERRIE, hi! If you wanna shop local, this is made in New York City, guys. Supportaan natin ang ating local na produkto at Filipina yung may-ari. So, mahirap na siya pag wala kang ganitong lighter, it's hard to light the candle. So, may paraan dyan. Gumamit ng eto ang gamitin. Pasta. So, gumamit ng pasta para mag-light dyan. Kasi nga, let's assume na wala ito ha. You don't have that. So, eto lang yung lighter mo. Light mo lang yung pasta. Boom. And, light mo na siya dyan. Boom. Ayan. So, umilaw na yung candle. Ganon. AROMA de MERRIE again, i-plug ko lang, shop local. And then the last one, but not the least, is my snake plant or mother-in-law's tongue. Bakit mother-in-law's tongue? Because it's long and it's sharp. Pero mabait yung aking mother-in-law, so maliit lang yung tongue niya. Anyway, to propagate this, i-cut nyo lang siya ng ganyan or use a sharp knife, cut nyo ng ganon or ganyan, boom, pa. Tapos, pwedeng ganyan. The reason why slanting, para pagpatong mo dyan sa loob, eto lang yung dulo ang natatouch. And then the roots could grow onto this side. Or you could cut it this way. Pwedeng pa ganun. Pa V-shape. inverted B. Pwede pa ganon. So, paglagay mo dyan, dito tutubo ang roots. And then, lagay mo siya dyan. Boom. And then, lagyan mo ng, this is our hack, our rooting hormone. It's a apple cider vinegar or any vinegar available sa'yo. So, maglagay ka lang ng maybe 1.2 ml. This is 1.2 ml kasi nga 1/4 teaspoon. And then, lagay mo lang siyang ganyan. And then, ilagay mo sa baso. Pak, ganon. Tapos, pagkaraan ng 1 month or 6 weeks, tutubo na yung roots dyan sa loob ng dahon. At pwede mo na siyang i-propagate. Lipat mo sa pots kung gusto mo. So, yun. And let me know if you do this at kung anong nangyari. And that concludes our kitchen hack. So thank you so much for watching. Protect your Facebook password, 2FA or double factor authentication. Update them and share this video. That way, you never know, may mga tao nanood and we could help them, you know, at least ma-aware sila na maprotektahan at hindi basta-basta magpadala ng pera to people you don't know. Ganun lang yun. Because this is their business. So, hindi man natin ito ma-eradicate, but at least we could spread awareness. Thank you so much for watching. Paalam!